Just days after the Casey Anthony verdict and she walked out of her jail cell, she's scheduled to sit down for a deposition in a defamation case. You'll recall Casey Anthony falsely told investigators and her family that some woman by the name of Zanny Gonzalez, or Zanny the Nanny as we've come to know her, kidnapped Kaylee Anthony. Of course, that was a lie, and this is a picture of Zanny Gonzalez. Casey's defense lawyers claim the 2-year-old drowned in a swimming pool, but this is the real Zanny Gonzalez, or a real Zanny Gonzalez, and now she's suing. With us now from Orlando, Zanny Gonzalez and her attorney, John Morgan. Good to see you both. Thank you. Ms. Gonzalez, it's my understanding you lost your job in the middle of this. Tell us about it.
Yes, I do. Actually, at the beginning of all this, when they started, I was working, and when all this started going public and everybody started looking for Zanny Gonzalez, it wound up getting to my employer's ears, and then after that, I just got fired.
It's my understanding, though, that Casey Anthony never met you, and I would guess that one of the challenges in this lawsuit would be to prove in some way that you're the Zanny Gonzalez to whom she was referring. Counselor, how in the world are you going to do that?
We're going to do it several ways. We're going to do it with Casey's actions before the trial and Casey's statements and actions after the trial. Both Casey and Zanny were at a place called Sawgrass Apartments. Zanny filled out an application, put in her car, her children's names, the color of her car, the same place that Casey was. When the police came to this Zanny Gonzalez, and they only came to one ever, they knew who she was, who her children were, their car, the color. We believe that Casey lifted that information and gave that information to whoever, and that's why the police went to her. And then there are statements that she made afterwards, and that her mom made afterwards, that after the police showed her picture out in Kissimmee, she said to her mother, I did not rule her out. Her mother went out and had a press conference. So it's the publication before the trial and the publication after, even after she was in custody.
Now, Ms. Gonzalez, you were working from time to time at a hotel, it's my understanding, and the hotel became upset about television crews on property. Is that right?
Yes, that's correct. I mean, they were upset over all the publicity, and it's a tourist. It was a tourist place, and they told me they wouldn't be able to keep me working there, and with all these views that are there, I'm coming out on TV that I kidnapped a kid, and that was bad publicity for them.
See, it wasn't possible for you to in some way set the record straight and go, I never met this woman, I don't know anything about this kid, I've never kept anybody else's kids. I mean, you just couldn't set the record straight, huh?
I tried, unfortunately, with all the media and everything that was going on, and I was accused of kidnapping a child. I mean, that's not easy, and you got to understand how they were looking at it also.
And Shepard, the way she set the record, the way she set the record straight was, she came to us, she was distraught, her life was being threatened, her children's life was being threatened. I told her, I said, Zanny, the only way you can protect your own good name is to step up on a soapbox, push back, say I didn't do it, and file a defamation lawsuit. That is the strongest offense is a good defense, and she did that. And at the time, all she was wanting was for it to stop. Nobody was thinking about money. Nobody was thinking about compensation. It was, let's just stop this.
You're thinking about money and compensation now? What are you seeking?
Who knows who knows what's going to happen now? Now it's all about
but what are you seeking, Counselor?
We don't listen. If you have 10 juries, you'll have 10 different verdicts.
Yeah, that's true.
So what are we seeking? We're just seeking accountability, responsibility, and for Casey Anthony to have to sit across the table from this woman, look this woman in the eye and say, I'm sorry, I didn't do it, and tell this whole story of why you did it and why you put her through it. We're looking for accountability, responsibility.
Well, it'd be a fascinating thing to see Casey Anthony say, I'm sorry for much of anything. Counselor, thank you for being here. Zanny Gonzalez.
July 19th is the deposition.
July 19th it is, and Casey Anthony will have to give that deposition. Zanny Gonzalez, good luck to you. Thank you all.